Microsoft's biggest launch game for the Xbox Series X, Halo Infinite, has been delayed and is not coming out now until 2021. Studio head for 343 posted the following on social media. Today I want to share an important Halo Infinite development update with the community. We have made the difficult decision to shift our release to 2021 to ensure the team has adequate time to deliver a Halo game experience that meets our vision. The decision to shift our release is the result of multiple factors that have contributed to development challenges, including the ongoing COVID-related impacts affecting us all this year. I want to acknowledge the hard work from our team at 343 Industries, who have remained committed to making a great game and finding solutions to development challenges. However, it is not sustainable for the well-being of our team or the overall success of the game to ship it this holiday. We know that this will be disappointing to many of you, and we will share in that sentiment. The passion and support the community has shown over the years has been incredible and inspiring. We wanted nothing more than to play our game with the community this holiday. The extra time will let us finish the critical work necessary to deliver the most ambitious Halo game ever at the quality we know our fans expect. Thank you for your support and understanding. So it's clear that what we saw at the Xbox Game Showcase wasn't just an old build. As I told you before, it was only weeks old, and it went through heavy polishing to get it ready. And it still looked really rough. Now you might say, oh, well, the gameplay, it looked good to me and all, and I'm excited for it. But what you can't say is that it looks like what you expected for a next generation game running on the greatest console hardware man has ever created and is also the face of Xbox. But overall, honestly, this is good news for Halo because it's Microsoft's biggest IP. It's again the face of Xbox, and if this game falls flat, it's going to damage a lot more than just the Halo IP. Halo has already taken some tough hits over the last few years, and it could also heavily damage the brand if this is a complete miss. So I think the best thing that they could have done is delay it to make sure it's the best that it can be for launch. You know, as the saying goes, a delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is forever bad. You know, Last of Us 2, they had plenty of delays, and that game turned out really good. It worked in that game's favor. Now, that's not always the case. You know, Crackdown 3, it had some delays and it still sucked. But hopefully, let's shoot for, Last of Us 2 expectations, and hopefully 343 can get this sorted out and get it looking good and getting it to where it's a great Halo experience. With that being said, it's not good news for the Xbox Series X. It looks like they're about to go into the next generation and launch a brand new console without a major AAA exclusive game to show off its potential. And everybody has been hoping that the AAA exclusive game drought from Microsoft would end with the next generation Xbox. But that doesn't appear to be the case. When you saw that 95% of the games that they showed you during the Xbox Game Showcase were all CGI trailers with zero gameplay, that tells you that the end isn't in sight. And so Xbox's biggest problem from this last gen is going to continue with it at the start of the next generation. Xbox Wire just posted up an article explaining that even though Halo Infinite has been delayed, the Xbox Series X is still going to launch this November. And then they list all the reasons why you should, experience this on an Xbox Series X. All the different things that you can do on it. And they mention third-party AAA games, optimized old games, and backward compatibility games along with their game rental subscription service. But there's no mention of any major Xbox Studio games. I mean, a lot of people are saying Microsoft doesn't care if you buy an Xbox Series X at launch. And yeah, it sure seems that way. Post below, are you surprised Halo Infinite has been delayed, and do you think this is a major setback for the Xbox Series X? That does it for me, the Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.